Yeah, a king. King of the dancehall. He's once again more eager caressing, more eager masturbation, more eager licking that has led us to this point where we're talking about king. Now, what is a king?
Welcome to the Port's Garrison. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.
Greetings and welcome once again to the Poet's Garrison. I am your host, PD Poet. And if you're joining me for the first time, I implore you, just go check out the channel. You might just like it. The content is many and varied, and if you like it, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. And for those who have been here before, as always, is enough manners, enough love, enough respects. Now, today, my heavens, my garrison is being bombarded with talks of king. Yeah, a king. King of the dancehall. He's once again more eager caressing, more eager masturbation, more eager licking that has led us to this point where we're talking about king. Now, what is a king? A king who rules a domain. Roughly speaking, in layman terms, king is at top of the pile. Everyday language. King is the best of. But that is a very subjective matter. People will say you're the best at. This person is, I like this person. There is no coronation for a king of dancehall. There is no heredity for king of dancehall. There is no lineage like regular kingship. You're born in a royal family, person ahead of you dies, ascension, you become king. Not so for dancehall. It is said to be who is the best, and as I said, that is subjective. Now, recently, with the Freedom Street concert, Vybes Kartel was introduced by MC Nuffy as the new king of the dancehall.
Me tell them, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
boys and girls, who is the new king of dancehall? When I say Christ, you say Carter, You are
by MC Nuffy as the new king of the dancehall. And that has sparked a tremendous debate. We see Beenie Man pushing back because he has been known as king of dancehall for a while.
Welcome the king of the dancehall.
And as such, people are wondering what's going on. We've seen a video being put out by Beenie showing Vybes Kartel, telling him he was king from the moment he's left his mother's womb. I see Beenie Man saying there's one king, one throne, and a clown. Again, being a king does not really promotes or progresses the genre. It doesn't. It caresses somebody eager to say, I'm the best. And this best, as I said, is subjective. It's not like Usain Bolt to say he's the fastest man. Or the king of sprinting, for example. Because nobody has run faster than him. But in dancehall, there is no such criteria. It's subjective. People like this, some people like that. For example, Kartel, who is now said to be new king, came out of this Freedom Street concert and couldn't even finish his first song. After a line, he threw the mic to the people and the people are singing along or singing to him. King must rule his domain. Now, let us look at the likely or the usual suspects for king of the dancehall. When I was much younger, near to the advent of dancehall as not what it has now gone into, but the initial dancehall, drum and bass dancehall now you have them on a DJ on the flip side of one rhythm. From that time to now, I knew King Yellowman. King Yellowman is original king. I don't know who crowned him, but the original king of the dancehall. Winston Foster. In the 1980s, he ruled. First dancehall superstar. He had lyrics which was kind of in a slack. He brought, kind of put a little thing to the slackness and, you know, degradation of society. He pushed that. Somewhat like what Kartel does these days, or has been doing before his incarceration. Now, King Yellowman is 68 years old. He came to fame winning the 1978 Tasties contest. I think he has put up over 20 albums to date. And he was first artist to be nominated for a Grammy Awards, dancehall artist. He has a number of big albums. 1985, he had an album called King Yellowman. 1998, he had an album called Freedom of Speech. He has big songs. Zungu Zeng, which Beenie Man ironically covered. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Mr. Chin, they can celebrate the right thing. Because I am getting married in the morning. Over me, not for girl and mad over me. Operation Eradication, Blueberry Hills, I am getting divorced. Who can make the dance from? He had international collaborations with Run DMC and people like that. Now, not too long ago, there's a little bit of a feud between him and Beenie Man. Beenie Man took on the mantle title King Beenie Man, King of the Dancehall. And you'd have thought it was disrespectful for him to even go sing over Zungu Zeng or knock over Zungu Zeng because him and the king and him still alive. And in real life, kings who are alive don't get succeeded. You remain king till they're dead. And even after death. Because if you go check out, Google right now, King of Reggae, 42 years after his death, it's still Bob Marley picture coming up and Bob Marley name coming up. If you go look at King of Pop, 15 years after his death, it's still Bob Marley. Still Michael Jackson, I'm sorry. If you look at King of Rock and Roll, 47 years after his death, still Elvis Presley. But let's keep going and look at another of the contenders for this title. Beenie Man, Moses Davis. Moses Anthony Davis, known by many names. Dr. Ras Moses, King Beenie Man. 52 years old. He too was a child star, reportedly from age 5. He, like Yellowman, he won the Tasties contest in 1981. Not too long after Yellowman won it. He's a consummate performer. Enough dancing, well done on stage, flashy dapper dressing. He was called part of dance or local scene by International Magazine. He's part of one of the main rivalries, the longest running rivalries in dancehall, Beenie versus Bounty. Same a Rasta. I don't know. Every man team won't believe still. He has many international collaborations. Maya and R&B, Wycliffe, Janet Jackson, even produced for Steven Seagal. Win Mobile Award winning. Win 1 Grammy and have 4 nominations. You saw him on Bounty Killa on Versus. Make it blow up. 18 solo albums. 7 compilations. Whole heap of big tunes. Simmer. Murderer with Barrington Levy. King of the Dancehall. Romy. World Dance. Slam. Girls Them Sugar. Blessed Be Thy Name. Teeny Weeny. Who You Wanna Diss? Dude. Matey. He has won 8 consecutive awards for DJ of the Year. So, he stands as one of the consummate performers and one of the top performers of all time in dancehall. Take on the title King, but me don't know. Alright? Now, we say the release from prison of Vybes Kartel after 13 years. And I mean, when a product is not readily available, people will go out there demanding that product. Scarcity of product. Putting high value upon it. So Vybes Kartel been away for 13 years. When him come out back is pandemonium. Everybody want to see him, everybody want to hear him. And he's all over the social media. Right? He's now said to be the new King of Dancehall. 49 years old. Not much younger than Beenie Man if you check it out. Also known as the world boss and the teacher. He was no OD like Yellowman or Beenie Man. He came into prominence in the 2000s. Had a big feud, one of the biggest feuds again in dancehall. Maybe I don't know where them rank him on Movado rank Beenie and Bounty. You know, he has 24 albums, which is a tremendous achievement because he's been locked away for 13 years and 24 albums. That's a tremendous achievement. One heap of big tune, you know. He has also has an album called King of the Dancehall. 2016 that album came out. So a whole lot of people have albums called King of the Dancehall or songs called King of the Dancehall. He's he's said to be a lyricist. Maybe more lyrical in writing than a Yellowman or a Beenie Man. But word plays and those things don't make a lyric great for me. It's what the lyrics does. The end of the wordplay, what it does it motivate you? Does it inspire you? Or is a man just brag about himself and tell you, how much girl him have, how him kill, how much kind of carry him have and them thing there. That's not lyricist for me. But hey, he plays with word better than them, I think. But his songs, Take Body Girl, Picture This, Ramping Shop with Spice, big tune. Last Man Standing, Mavada This, Clarks with Popcorn, Go Go Wine, Summertime, Fever, Love Your Baby, Know About What You Know About Me. Big tune. But if you're a king of the dancehall, you should be top of all the criteria. Kartel is an average performer. We saw it on his Freedom Street. No major performance. The supporting acts really took the show for me. Not him. You know? But he says it's his time. But if he's a king, and we see him the king must reign and reign supreme. We see him on list Skilly Bang as one of the top 5 lyrics. What? Who? Lyricist? Wap wap. Come on, king. I'm the king on nightly on the fix. I promote something with the king of dancehall can't promote. You're breaking the unwritten laws of dancehall. You can't be the king and try promote. Tell man of God eat what body parts you got eat. And what you will try and what you might not try. Those goes against the rules, my brother. Check yourself. No, there's many other persons in the dancehall. The King Shango. We don't tell them long time say music is a mission and not a competition. So the mission must be to inspire and motivate the nation. Not to degrade them. We don't tell them long time. The fireman, King Shango, he's not in a competition, but him name King too, you know, long time, you know. I've heard many persons expressing their views and their opinion. I've seen a producer even saying Buju Banton is the king of reggae. And Buju Banton greater than Bob Marley because Bob Marley can't do dancehall. Dancehall, as we know, it was not around during Bob's time. Bob Marley never take on the title, say a king. Bob Marley never claimed that. And I've not heard Buju Banton claiming that either. So why some people that try bring him in the thing. Let the people them be man. Because at the end of the day, when somebody's said to be king, it's not going to make the music any better. All it's going to affect is that person's ego. But guess what? There is one person in the business, in this whole king thing, when anybody mention him, that's an overlook. And guess what? His title that he has taken on is higher than king. Really? There is a title higher than king. And he's emperor. An emperor is traditionally greater than a king. King rule one domain. Empire govern a whole heap of domains. And kings have a report to empire. Shabba Ranks, Ralston, Rexton Garden, Fernando Garden. You see, man, the emperor. So, when I don't go sit down and talk and say who's who and what is what and who the thing should be and who is this and who is the prince and who is current, the king, as we know the king, still exists, still around. Show respect to the king. King Yellowman. Everybody just go hold in a corner, man. Do enough for do. Produce enough for produce. Record enough for record. Improving the performance. And by the way, nobody even mentioned Bounty. He was one of the biggest tune them, you know. Cause what some of the people you talk about, when I talk about, me not hear no tune them do when bit look into my eyes or poor people fed up or that them kind of tune there. Me not hear nobody put out them tune that we're gonna last forever. Some people tune me I hear someone that say, oh, lyricist and Ray not gonna last for a long time. This whole king thing. I'm gonna put on that. Each space, enough slice of the pie to go all the way around, man. Dancehall is not about record sales or who perform best. It's the best of dancehall. It must be the man who manages, who master most aspects of the genre. I can't want to go see the king after 13 years after the king. I see the king and the king I forget him tune, forget lines, forget songs. Can I kingship that? No, some people take this thing like how them take them football or them politics. I for them team this or regardless of whatever you want to say, no, it don't make no sense. So you pick an artist and that's your artist. And it don't matter what anybody wants to say. But if you look and stack up achievements side by side, you can see who in the top 10 or the top 20 or whatever. But one man want to be at the top and everybody else there beneath or below him. If you name king again, you're going to get more money for each performance or less. We need to come down. Only need to come down. Because there's much more things we need to go work on to build up back the society. Look what TikTok does to the psyche of the youth them. Dancehall, if it take up its place and bring back the thing. Only if you come down. Make me hear what you think. You agree with me or disagree with me. Because I don't really care about who is king. But it's all rare about king and king and king. And all of that, we queen was the side. Because queen of a crown, king of a crown, we queen. You know. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me tell me what you think. And until next time, as always, thank you for watching. Smash the like button. Enough manners, enough love, enough respects. Blessings.
Thanks for watching.